Well, with less than 40 days until the June primaries, there have been major shakeups in the race for U.S. Senate. Governor Janet Mills suspended her U.S. Senate campaign yesterday morning, and now she's set to be working to help political newcomer Graham Platner earn that Democratic nomination. Here's our Phil Hirschkorn with more.
Joined by state legislators who've endorsed his campaign, Graham Platner said Governor Mills' decision brings him closer to his goal, replacing Republican Susan Collins in the U.S. Senate.
I look forward to working closely with her between now and November to do just that, to defeat Susan Collins and turn this seat blue again.
Platner contends the Senate campaign isn't really about him.
It's about a movement of working Mainers who are fed up with being robbed by billionaires and the politicians who own them. We are now taking back our power. That we can't do this because the parliamentarians said so.
The power and organizing potential the oyster farmer and military veteran has felt brewing at his 63 mostly packed campaign town halls around the state.
We need people who work for a living in places of power because we are the ones who know the daily struggles of the system we are living in.
The Maine Democratic Party called Mills a trailblazer as Maine's first woman governor, attorney general, and district attorney. But the governor said she didn't have the financial resources to compete. Platner's raised more than double her campaign contributions. Collins has 10 times her cash on hand. In Washington, the senator told CNN,
I'm sure this was a very difficult decision for Governor Mills, and I wish her well. She has devoted her life to public service.
The third Democrat on the June 9th Senate primary ballot, David Costello, said Mills has been an excellent governor, and I wish her well. Regarding my own campaign, I have no intention of dropping out. With Mills dropping out, Platner is pulling out of all 3 scheduled televised primary debates, including the one that was supposed to be seen on this station next week. In Lewiston, Phil Hirschkorn for News Center, Maine.
Well, some federal Democratic senators shared their thoughts on Platner and his electability, saying that he's likely to be endorsed by the party despite his controversies.
I think we need to clarify what Platner has said in the past, but I think his heart is in the right place.
We now have another person who's running, and we're likely supporting him.
Democrats have a candidate. Our candidate is Graham Platner, and I feel really happy for the people of Maine.
I think the data indicates that he can win.
But, I mean, he's got a lot of controversy in his past.
Senator Elizabeth Warren endorsed Platner about 2 weeks ago. Platner's anti-establishment campaign focused on economic inequality and health care reform has drawn support from prominent progressives and energized younger voters. Before Mills pulled out of the race, he was at times outraising her and leading in some polls.